guys, Pork Chop here. I just wanted to give you an update on what I was planning for the rest of the year. I know it's been a heck of a 2020, right? I mean, between the COVID and now with the BLM movement, it's been a heck of a day here in the real world compared to the hiking world, where people are trying to complete their through hikes this year. And here I sit watching them on YouTube and doing stuff around the house. Right now I'm working on some more water fountain. I just took this drill, put it through my frog, and gave him a spout. And then I'm going to put this pump, submersible pump, into his butt and have it squirt water. But that's what I'm actually doing. What I'm planning on doing, I have a couple of hikes planned. One of them is the Long Trail in Vermont. I want to do that one, and I'm thinking about going out into June, into this month, in about 4 weeks, maybe July. Flies should have died down by then. Right now they're really kicking. I've been watching Probation Termination doing his hike up there, and that's what gave me the idea. Sorry, I'm cutting this also. 100-mile wilderness, some of Bigelow's, and then there was a 20-mile section that I skipped in New Hampshire that I need to go back and do. But those will be individual hikes on their own. And right now, I think I'm going to do this or the 100-mile wilderness. I have to firm up my plans. I have a few people that I'm talking to about going with me. And so that's my hiking stuff. Another thing I'm doing with my hiking, and I've got my gear here, I've been going out a little bit and working on stuff, is I want to go and, well, this thing is not cutting open. Is I want to start hammocking. Last year, when I left for my through hike attempt of the AT, I decided to take my tent. I had been practicing with my hammock, but I didn't have it down. One thing about the hammocking is I really like the comfort. The comfort is, I mean, I think that's why most people hammock, is for the comfort. It's just really nice. I did have some problems on trail sleeping in that tent, but after a while, you're walking so much, you set up your tent, and boom, you're down. You know, you're done. You're good. But with the hammock, it's such a good comfort level that it's easier to sleep. And but the problem with the hammock that I found, and maybe you know different, is, I'm sorry, I've got this filter too that I'm hooking onto the pump, is the straps and the tarp. If your tarp's not right, you have to be able to, oh yeah, that'll work. That's gonna work. Hey, that's gonna work. You have to be able to keep the rain out. And if you don't get your tarp right, then you cannot get your sleep system and everything right, because you have to be able to keep the water off of your sleeping bag, out of your backpack, and off of you with your tent. And I haven't quite gotten that right. So I'm doing some more camping and hiking around here to try and get that right. I just tried it the other day, and I had replaced most of my straps and sent them up to Pork Chop up in Tennessee, so I'm having to re-get some straps. Plus, I've been talking to Sprout, which was another girl that I met up in Vermont who is a hammock camper, and she sent me some information on some other equipment that I need to keep everything together in my pack. And so I'm waiting for those to come in also. And I think that's gonna work. That is definitely gonna work. Okay, great. So those are my plans this year, is to go down the Long Trail best I can with a hammock, Try and firm up the people that I'm going to go with, if they want to go with me. Otherwise, I'm going to go with myself, but I usually don't do that well by myself. And also do a couple of hikes to complete the Appalachian Trail up in Maine and that 20-mile section that I missed in the Whites. So Green Mountains, here I come in about 3 weeks if I'm ready. And of course I will vlog it. And you guys have a nice day. I'm gonna keep working on this pump and get everything done.